MLB The Show has baseball. Arnold continues to strike fear into the eyes of his opponents as he looks to bring a hitting streak to 40 games. Next, ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking at his career totals, Cabrera is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. In now, Michael Conforto. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. And that retires the side. Seth Lugo will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Fred McGriff. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
In now, Michael Arnold, high in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Mike Trout looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. From the stretch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Conforto has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But he'll head to the top of the second, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he's set down on strikes, 2 away. Standing in, Todd Frazier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Another 0-2 coming. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up in Philadelphia right after this. Digging in, Odubel Herrera set to lead off the home half of the second. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here's a high pop-up. Frazier is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. Cespedes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping up now, Pedro Florimon, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him. And here's Adrian now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls and a strike to count. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Just got a piece up the line. Trout charging this one, and there are 2 away now. So here's the Mets pitcher, Seth Lugo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there at the knees, strike 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. So digging in now, Bill Barrett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bill Barrett.
First pitch on its way. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Into the box, Fred McGriff. And he hits it hard to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. He creeps closer now. His 71st on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. And that is 27 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
The left fielder, number 10.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
And Reyes will take this one for the first out. Striding in once again, Pedro Florimon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Runners on his way to third. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Bill Barrett. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the run. Here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Ground ball left side. Trout ranges to his left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Hoskins coming on. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Got him swing. Hansel Robles answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And he's safe.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to add, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield out.
It is, D-Lord. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Arnold, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Cespedes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with 2 runs.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Back up the middle. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies. From the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local station.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Jay Bruce now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's Todd Frazier now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 innings for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hold, 0-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season. So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. And there's 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Cespedes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Stepping in now, Pedro Floriman. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Cespedes going back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Into the box now, Bill Barrett. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit, changing the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Reyes over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. Standing in, Adrian Gonzalez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Mike Schmidt is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 20.
And the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And there's out number 2. Juan Lagares will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
To his left, Arnold. They'll whip this one to first. In. Go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. Paul Sewell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hit hard on the ground is short. Reyes loves it. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
The batter, second baseman.
Settling in now, Michael Arnold will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Cespedes going back, and off the batter's bird's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. In now, Mike Trout.
Mike.
Hard on the ground towards short. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely. As he's into second base with a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Into the shrubbery and gone. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
The catcher, number 40.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
Conforto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He was a double play victim last time around. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first will find. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Patty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Mets. They're in a wee bit of a hole. Anthony Swarzak comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Into the box, Michael Arnold, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Schmidt rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. Short, hit hard. Right there is Reyes. And that's out number 1. Ready to take his hacks again, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throw will be to first for the 2nd out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Phillies on top, 19-0. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's Jay Bruce now. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Got it.
4 outs away from his date with history. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. In there, and it's 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
With his 3rd strikeout of the night. Ready now, Wilson Ramos. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. Babe Ruth will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 2, Babe Ruth.
Now another one hit deep to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Bill Barrett. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Right.
And now Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 196 for his career as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting. First baseman.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Into the box now, Michael Arnold. This will send a ground ball down to 3rd. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game. And 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
1 run will score easily. Here's the 2nd runner around 3rd. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. A.J. Ramos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone!
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate. Right?
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Cespedes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
In now, Babe Ruth. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Here's Bryce Harper now, head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Jerry Blevins comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Reyes is up with it, and how about that right out of the bullpen? Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Adrian now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Dribbled up the line. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2. 0-2 is the count. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Wilson Ramos. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no way you could overlook him in this one. With 4 home runs, really a performance we'll remember for a long time. No other way to break it down except to say that was awesome.